1, 2, 3, let's go.
Wednesday afternoon, hoping you will tune into our show. It's hosted by Cuz.
Welcome back to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast. And in case you're just joining us, you're listening to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast with Emmy, Hikins and Trevor.
Yeah. I suppose depending on what the phobia is, could enhance maybe that phobia. So autistic children, sometimes they don't like certain noises. So I suppose if you had a blind autistic person whose hearing was super excelled and those noises would be then heightened, to be honest with you, I can't even begin to imagine what that would be like.
Endless, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah.
And here's where I got my theory from. There's a TV detective called Monk. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
We play with Monk,
Yeah. Played
by Tony Shalhoub.
Yep.
Anyway, you never seen Monk? Oh, you need to see it. You need to see it, bro. Anyway, he's got this phobia of germs. He's got this phobia of germs, that he carries a wipe around, like wet wipes. And if you shake hands with him, he'll go to his assistant like that, wipes, and he'll wipe his hands because he's scared of germs. But he's really, really good at solving crimes.
Yeah.
So he's got a phobia of germs, but he's really good at solving crimes. Maybe that's a real thing. I know it's fictional, but maybe that could be a real thing where, somebody's got a fear of something.
He's extremely observant as well. There's one episode where they go to a carnival, and as they're walking in, he notices a bin full of, I think it's jelly bean boxes, and in each jelly bean box, it's approximated that there's so many, and then he sees that there's so many boxes, and then they do a prize draw where it's guess how many jelly beans are in this tub. And because he'd already seen those boxes and he was observant, he kind of calculated it all in his head. He told it's his assistant's child tells him the answer, and then he goes and he wins. But funny thing, and this is probably another talking point, is when you watch that, you understand he weren't always germophobic. He didn't always have those phobias. It was after his wife died when he had those phobias, which also she never ended up dying either if you watch it further on through the thing. So that's it's interesting.
Yeah. Now that brings up another question, don't it? Are phobias brought up by are there triggers for phobia? What do you think?
Absolutely. So I suppose from my side, I've never been scared of spiders up until a point when I was 17 years old. There was a little bit of an epidemic, and the Morrison's supermarket, they'd imported loads of bananas and cucumbers from wherever, and they had the false widow spiders that was nesting in there, and they were brought over. Now, my grandparents, they used to shop at Morrison's. This one particular time I was in the shower, and one had landed on my arm. I'd never even seen a spider like this before. Never, I've just seen it, and I just went to waft it off, and it bit me. And my entire arm went purple. I had to go to the hospital, and they ended up having to treat me, and it was agonizing. It was awful, and it was from that moment then when I was scared of spiders.
All right.
I mean, they can be fatal, can't they? False widow spiders.
Absolutely.
Bites.
Absolutely.
They can kill you. Yeah.
Yeah. This is not the most dangerous. Obviously the black widow spider is.
We're going to take a short break now. We're back shortly. You've been listening to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show with Trevor and Emmy Hikins.
The Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast is looking for sponsors. If you're a company out there looking to spread the word about the products and services you provide, please get in touch with Deepstuff Radio Podcast on info@deepstuffrecords.com, or to use the contact form on our website to contact us, please visit radio.deepstuffrecords.com. Also, if you're looking to get involved on the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast, reach out via our Deepstuff Radio Facebook page. Thank you.
into our show. It's hosted by Cuz. The leader of our gang will make the show go with a bang and fund the aim of everything Cuz does.